What's up, YouTube? Sorry guys, that was really 90s, a little outdated. Alright, well hey, I hope you guys all had a great 4th of July. I know that personally I had a fantastic 4th of July. There was good beer, and I have more leftover hot dogs than honestly I know what to do with. I think I'll start by giving the hot dogs useful purposes. But before I do that, I'd like to give our guest hot dogs some names. Say hello to Chuck and Ted. Yeah, Ted got a little burnt. So Chuck and Ted actually can be used for, productive things. Like earplugs. They actually kind of work.
And you can also use them as nose plugs.
I think I'll be smelling that all night. Oh man. Or maybe a submachine gun. Or you can do a simple eye test. Ooh, that hurts my eyes. But enough for the cooked wieners. Let's get on to the news. As many of you already know, AMC's show with The Walking Dead has quite a large fan base and has been quite successful. So much, in fact, that too many The Walking Dead games have been made by Telltale Games. Given the positive feedback that the games received, another developer wants to get in on the zombie action. Activision has announced that they plan on putting together a first-person shooter based on the AMC TV series. The game will focus on the two brothers Daryl and Merle Dixon. The setting will take place in rural Georgia, and will fill in their journey, I guess you can say, through Atlanta. Now, in the game, you will also need to take close tabs of things like ammo and supplies. Basic survival stuff. I only have one hot dog left, and it's mine, zombies. And the game is expected to come out next year for PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. Girl power! Well, actually, in this particular case, it's a lack of girl power. Ever since gamers found out that Alien's Colonial Marines would not have a customizable female character in multiplayer, the game has been under fire. It has even gotten to the point where iPetition's user Mush89 has begun a petition to add female multiplayer characters to the game. So, does that mean that I need to have a female dog in addition to a male hot dog? Sorry, Ted, but your name is now Veronica. At this point, the petition has around 2,500 signatures. I suppose we'll see what happens when the game comes out on February 12th, 2013. Oh yeah, and under the video description, I will have the link to the petition if you want to go sign it, or just look at it. Don't you just hate how bulky your old PS3 is? So obviously, what you want is a smaller, newer PS3, right? Okay, so according to a FCC filing, Sony will be coming out with the 4000 series PS3 model. By the way, if you don't know who the FCC is, well, they are the Federal Communications Commission, just so you know. In contrast to the original 2006 model, the new PS3 will be 32% smaller, 36% lighter, and will use 34% less power. Power! Hey, check out my new PS3. It's so itty bitty and tiny you can just... Oh crap, where'd it go? You know what I really want, guys? I could care less about the tiny PS3, or the Walking Dead games, or a petition. What I really wish I could do would be to play Star Wars Battlefront 3. Wait, what did you say, Chuck? There was an hour of Battlefront 3 footage released this week? Yeah, dog, let's check it out. That's right, ladies and gents. Feast your eyes on this. Released by Past to Present Online, we see what is and what would have been Star Wars Battlefront 3. What's so sad is that this game seemed to be so close to being done. Hopefully we'll get to see some version or modified version of this kind of game at least, someday. And the link to the full 1 hour footage for Star Wars Battlefront 3 will be right under the video description. Luke, I am your father. No! Okay, so today I actually have a decent amount of Halo news. First off, if you loved Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, then you may have heard the rumors that Halo 2 Anniversary is now in progress. Well, that is according to OXM UK. And 343 Industries, the developer for Halo 4, will also be working on this project. For me personally, Halo 2 was my favorite of the series. I felt like they just got everything right. the multiplayer worked great, and the single player was fun too. I loved playing with my friends, by myself on Legendary. There was just a lot of replayability in that game. Wort. Also, I got some updates on how multiplayer for Halo 4 will be different from its predecessors. Starting with the point system, you will now be able to earn points for yourself in addition to the rest of your team. Of course, new rewards and medals will be offered for things such as style kills. Say if you were to jack a ghost and then kill the guy, or girl. Don't petition me! So those are just a few things that we can look forward to. Demon! Oh, and before you pick up Halo 4, if you have a 4GB hard drive, you may want to pick up something a little bigger. At least 4GB bigger. The reason for this is because it's being said that you will need 8GB of storage for Halo 4 multiplayer. Not to mention if you want to install the game on your hard drive as well. Veronica, can you see my PS3? I just can't see it. Ugh, damn it. Now, I know that you have all dreamed of what you would do with $1 million, at least in some point in your life. As for me, I would probably save and invest most of it, and then probably spend the rest of it on college. Beer. Now, if my route doesn't sound good to you, how about spending $1,238,099.99 on a video game collection on eBay? Mind you, this collection is nothing to gawk at. Included is the entire collection of games for the Nintendo home systems, from the NES to GameCube. Oh, and don't forget the complete library of Sega games. Personally, I don't think that anybody's gonna offer anything that's even close to what the guy's asking for. I mean, mind you, there are like 5,000 games. 5,000 games, complete libraries. But $1 million? I just think there's better stuff to spend $1 million on, you know? I could buy a lot of hot dogs with $1.2 million. You got money, you spend it the way you want to spend it. Simple as that. Alright, YouTubers, well that wraps it up for Gamer Report. Until next week, this is Chuck, Ted, Veronica, and funnyeehn signing out. Ugh, I really need to wash my hands. That was gross.